Welcome and welcome back, everybody, to the OK Grognard Show. Today is Wednesday, June 25th, 10 a.m. Central in beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And we are looking today at EGGCon 2, which happens just a month from now, on the weekend of July 24th through July 27th. In beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So there you go. Hey, Vince is in the chat. Hey, welcome, Vince, and congrats on your new release from his band, The Maroon Room. He's got a new release that just came out today, Hunt of the Blood Wolf. I'll put a link in the show notes along with the links for EGGCon. Vince will be running a couple games himself at EGGCon, including 2 different versions, I believe. He's going to be equipped with 2 different versions of the Dungeon board game. I think there's 6 now of that board game. He's got a couple of them, one older than the other, obviously. That's how that works, right? And he's going to let the table decide which version they want to try after he gives them a little explanation of the ins and outs of each one. And, yeah, you're welcome, Vince. Congrats on the release. It's the 3rd release from their upcoming concept album. I'll let you follow the links and check it out. And, of course, follow the band on whichever platform you listen to music on. EGGCon, 1 month away. What's going on with that? Well, I've got my schedule, so I'm pretty happy about that. It includes a number of things, but you know what? Maybe I should bigify this on the other screen so I can look at it more closely. Do the Deed. That's a RPG. So Thursday's going to be about RPGing for me. I know that either before or after, Vince and I will be getting together with Do the Deed DM John Johnson and some other people, maybe Chuck Minton, I hope, and playing a game of Civilization. I hope, too, between now and then, you and I can get in a game of Dungeon, the board game, ourselves, maybe with a couple other locals to knock some of the dust off of it for you, but also give us a chance to play locally. You'll have plenty of people signed up, I'm sure, at the event. Let's see, the schedule for Thursday, it's RPGing, Legend of Role-Playing, Lost Crypts of the Fire Opal. I think Paul Sternberg's running that. It's a version of that dungeon, a more complete version of that dungeon that shows up in the Dungeon Master's Guide, 1st edition, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, as a sample dungeon. Friday will be about the wargaming, playing some chainmail, bookending a Dawn Patrol game in the middle of the day with some chainmail in the morning and in the evening, so that'll be fun. Saturday, a 1st edition game in the morning, a big version, an exploded version of the Dungeon board game on Saturday. And then Saturday evening, into the evening, is Gunfighter's Ball with Dave O'Brien. That'll be a blast. That Cataract game, that's Chris Clark's running that one. So I'm looking forward to that, too. I think Paul Stormberg's running the big Dungeon board game. Dave O'Brien running Gunfighter's Ball. He's the one who did some of the work on those medallions that he and Wendy and I put together for 330 Center Street. One of those did very well at an eBay auction recently, getting upwards of $550. Hopefully a few more of those will become available for collectors who really want them, and that money all goes to 330 Center Street. The landmark there to help support it. Look at that on Sunday, Order of the Owl. That's a kind of an open game, but you sign up to have the first crack at a seat. It starts at 11 and it runs all day. People come and go from that game as they have other things, but also as they live and die. So that'll be fun. That's also first edition AD&D. Maybe it has some smatterings of second edition. Just to look at the schedule, an overview here. Now, I don't know. My father's birthday also falls on this weekend. He's turning 93, if you can believe it. So it may be that I have to beg off of one of these games and run down in Illinois. I plan to catch up with him before and or after, but I've got a brother who's got 3 boys. A couple of them already have kids, so I've got great-grand nephews and nieces, and they are hard to wrangle. So a lot of times, those events like this, where it's a big family event, come together a little bit later as those schedules are developing. So I may not know until the week of exactly what's going on. So I may have to beg off of one or even 2 of these events, or a day's worth. I don't know. It's why I don't run games at the actual events. Hey, Heidi also posted something about, by the way, a note to all attendees. This is something worth noting. It's okay to bring your own food and beverages, non-alcoholic. We also have 2 restaurants on site, as well as many nearby restaurant options, both fast food and nicer establishments within a 5-minute walk. Yeah, you can walk right out the back of Harbor Shores and get right over to Culver's or McDonald's. There's a KFC down there and a Burger King pretty close to there. We also have 1 cash bar set up for all 4 days at the Cove in Promenade B. But don't forget, the Cove also has Lake City Social, and there's a bar and restaurant. That's a bar and restaurant. There's a bar and restaurant in the Harbor Shores. The largest gaming hall, that's where the Promenade B is, where that cash bar is. So there are a lot of places close by that you'll be able to jump into and pick up items. But as I said, for this year, it's okay to bring your own food and beverages from off-site, non-alcoholic. So bring your snacks, bring water. Certainly, it's got to be hot. Make sure you hydrate and all that good stuff, because that is very important. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, there we go. And let's turn that off. Let's put that back on. And then we'll also do this thing. Oh, did I want to look at... well, we're getting close to time. But you know what? I think I do... Actually, let's have a quick look at the website. This will be linked in the show notes. There's the convention website. It's got all the information. Tabletop events, convention. Yeah, they've got a regular website, but this is where you sign up for stuff. It also has all of the dates pointed out there. This is EGGCon 2. Yeah, a lot of this is from last year. We're getting close to it, so we're way down here. Early badge and passport pickup can happen on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Obviously, you can already sign up for stuff. All of the levels of badges are able to be signed up at this point. What did I do? Did I open up, do the deed? Yeah, there we go. John Johnson. Sir John, Wendy and I are signed up for this. He added this one a little later, so we got that going there. We got Paul Stormberg running this first edition event. This will be a lot of fun. Legend of the Role-Playing. Lost Crypts of the Fire Opal is a fully fleshed out version of the unfinished module by Gary Gygax. Over 2 centuries ago, the monastery was besieged and laid low. Rumors in the village persist that something strange and terrible lurks in the abandoned monastery, and that fantastic treasures are still to be found within the ruins. Characters provided such fun that's going to be. What do we on here? Battle of the 100. This is a chainmail gameplay. Chainmail, raise an army, pick your battlefield, face the best commanders EGGCon has to offer. This will be a lot of fun. Dawn Patrol, of course. We'll have Mike Carr working on that. Ooh, Ignatius Umlaut's going to be in there with me. That's going to be great. Let's see. I don't want to scroll down too far and show. Some people may not want to have their schedule known, so let's not do that anymore. Sorry, Ignatius, if that's a thing. I hope that's not a bad thing. Chainmail here, Battle of the Brown Hills, of course. That again is also Paul running that thing. First edition. Christopher Clark is running this first edition game. This will be a lot of fun. I'm looking for the big dungeon board game. And okay, Corral. Yep, that's Dave O'Brien. He's doing the knuckle duster thing there. And Order the Owl is just that classic game of jump in and jump out AD&D set in Greyhawk. Just an ongoing main table. Have up to 14 player slots. We are only taking 6 reserved. The other 8 slots are for walk-ups. So don't be upset if you didn't get in on this at the thing. Just show up. And you know what? If people will come and go, people will live and die, people will give up their seats for other people that are waiting. So do, by all means, come and join. Oh, look at the time. Okay, we're going to get off of here. I just want to say, hey, Vince, congrats again on the Maroon Room's latest release, Hunt of the Blood Wolf, and also check the links in the show notes for EGGCon 2, as well as the Maroon Room, the new song. Because we've been looking today at EGGCon 2, late July, in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. I hope you'll come join us and have a great time. This show, by the way, streams live on Twitch each Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central, and then it's archived on YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that fun stuff. It'd be greatly appreciated. And by all means, support the channel, even at the free level on Patreon. Join other illustrious supporters such as Tom Tullis of Fat Dragon Games, Carlos Lysing of Castle Entertainment, Heath Varnden of the Antipodean D20, Dave O'Brien, unauthorized user, Heidi and Eric Gygax Garland of Gaxland, Vince Ragusa of the Maroon Room, the excellent prog rock band, Daniel Caldwell of Griffin and Gargoyle, Christian Garcia, Stephanie Lesniewski-Gruchow, Cera Toppilopkus, Colin Szablewski, and as always, Shane Bradley, DM Extraordinaire. This has been the OK Grognard Show from a beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. We want to thank everybody for joining us here. Hey, and we hit 400 subscribers on the YouTube channel. It may go down again. It goes up and down all the time. But we did hit 400 for the first time today. So thank you, everybody. And please do continue to support us and enjoy the show. Thanks. Bye-bye.